Look who's back, Martha's back. Because we are leptoing this morning. She's also brought her vet student, Caitlin. So leptoing is, what's that for Martha? Leptospirosis?
Yeah, leptospirosis, so 3 strains of leptospirosis that the cows can carry and infect our lovely dairy clients and meat workers.
Yeah, so it's mainly, lepto's mainly, well, contracted from cow to human. And it used to be real bad, back in the day, before they did anything about it, especially in the herringbone, because they wee onto you. And you can get pretty crook from it, possibly even die.
Not many people have died, but it's like a super bad flu.
So not many people have died, but it's like a real bad flu. So we don't want that to happen, and that's why we are vaccinating against it. Come in the shed. That's it, that's it, that's it. Bring it over. Done, didn't take too long, 3 mobs. So we did 2 through the shed, and then we did the heifers through the race here because they're not used to the shed, whereas the cows are, so it's just easy to do that. Come on, Gil, put your bum around. We finished leptoing probably an hour and a half ago, and I had a meeting with Martha down home to do the animal health plan. So this is a section, or part of the section, for the cooperative difference through our milk company. If you meet all the criteria and you get approved, you get 7 cents per kilo of milk solids on top of your production that you do. So it's an extra, and then you get another 3 cents if you meet the whatever it is, monthly things like grades. If you're grade free, if your cell count's under 150,000 for a month, you get another 3 cents. So it's good to get that done. That's just another thing ticked off. I've got a few little things I need to do before we get audited, which will be when we start supplying milk, maybe in next month or the next month after, something like that. I still need to shift the cows. Dad let them go before, so they've gone back to their break. So I just need to go put them through to the next one. We had our hardest frost for the winter this morning, which stuck around for a few hours, but it's just turned out to be an absolute ripper of a day. I don't mind the frost when it's like this. Beautiful. And I should say too that most people lepto their cows probably at dry off. We do it closest to calving as possible. Dad's got this theory that when you lepto them, they sort of, or a few calve or a few slip. So if you get them closer to calving, then you can milk them, they come into milk. I don't know whether that's true or not. Martha, our vet, she thinks yeah, there's not a hell of a lot of truth in that, because it's probably just from getting knocked around in the yards, but that's what he likes to do, so it doesn't really worry us either when we do it. And check it out, we've had another cow calve. So we're up to 2 cows calved now and 1 heifer. Nice little heifer calf. So that's our second replacement now. Nice cow too. I think she will be a 5-year-old. Let's have a look. She is a 5-year-old, that cow. Nice little calf, 240 BWs, so it's not bad. I was going to try and walk her over to the others, but I might just pick the calf up with the gator later and she'll follow me back. As it says in the thumbnail, we've bought something new. It's pretty exciting for us. What can it be? Let's go have a look. So we've upgraded the gator. We've been looking for a while. Dad found something on Sunday. He rang up, inquired about it and said he'd take it, so he paid for it on Monday, and they put it on a truck Tuesday and it came up last night. It only came up from Taranaki, but it's good to have it here. We've been looking for quite a while. We were looking to sort of upgrade to this to something a little bit newer, and this sort of came up. There's not that many of them around, and it's real good condition. It's got quite a lot of features, so we just went for it. As you can see, there's quite a lot of difference between them. The only bad thing I think is that they don't make these tin decks anymore, or metal decks. This is sort of plastic. The bottom's tin, metal, same with there, but the tailgate's plastic, but that doesn't matter. We're not going to put a crate on here. It's got doors for a change. I don't know whether that's good or bad. They're a little bit annoying, and it is diesel. We like the diesel ones. Turn it on. It's got the tilt deck, back windows, got the bits and bobs, 2-wheel 4-wheel drive there, and up here it's got lights, which they do work, which is a bonus. So it's got lights on the back, lights on the front, and then it's just got this little windshield thing which you can drop down when it's cold. So have it like that for the winter, and then you put it up in the summer, which allows more airflow through. I think it's about a 2015 or a 16. It's really tidy for the age. It's done about 2,000 hours. A couple of old guys had it down Taranaki. They were sheep and beef farmers, kept it in real good nick. The truck driver that drops it off said he's carted them a few around and he's never ever seen one in this sort of condition that it is. They have spent $3,000. The John Deere place that we bought it off on the power steering pump just before we bought it, so that's a bonus. That should be good from now. This one's power steering, that one's not, so it makes a heck of a difference already. But along with the Gator, we've also got a brand new trailer. We had an old farm ute. It was an old Mitzi L200, I think. That was 2-wheel drive, double cab. It got stolen back in November and burnt out about an hour and a quarter south of here. So we got insurance for it and we were looking to replace it, but you can't buy them for the insurance payout that we got. They're actually worth quite a bit more. It wasn't registered or anything for the road, but yeah, they're not cheap. So we replace it with a trailer. The only problem with this trailer though is it doesn't have a gate in the middle, so you can make 2 pens. And why that's important is because all the calves sort of bunch up at either end if you just put them in here like this. We are getting a gate priced up, but that won't be ready for about a month. So this year it's going to have to stay like this, which will be fine. We can work with it. It also doesn't have a slatted bottom or a mesh floor on it, which a lot of calf trailers do, so all the poo and weeds drops out the bottom. But apart from that, it's still a good trailer. We were running into a little bit of problem because we're trying to condense, well, I'm trying to condense the calvings. We're getting more calves per day, so that means we used to put them in the back of the Gator there, but we sort of found that once you got over that 8 to 10 mark a day, they couldn't really fit, and it's just it just takes time to have to go back to the calf shed twice. So this is the next best option, and I think it's going to work really well. Dad originally bought it for just carting wood around his in the winter, but I think we'll get a lot of use out of it. It is a local made trailer too. Gibbons, they're made in Morrinsville, which is about 40 minutes away, so we have bought local. It's pretty exciting for us too. We don't buy new stuff that often. I know it's second hand, but it's still in quite good condition. There's no point in us buying something new because we just can't afford it. And when you pick up second hand stuff like this, it does a good job anyway. I need to go and pick up that calf, get the cows in. There's 3, the 2 cows and the heifer, and milk them. Then check for any more over in the paddock. Feed, that's good. Calves in there, the cows should follow me hopefully back to the shed. On it. Come on. She wouldn't follow me, so just had to go behind it. That's it, girl, that way. Run through the gate, stop and let her have a drink. Here they come. Go on, Ed. Come on. And then there was 3. So the middle cow is actually a heifer. She calved yesterday. and either side of her are the cows. So I'll put her in the middle because it makes it a little bit easier. She's not trying to get back, she feels a little bit more comfortable. But check out the udder on her, I'm pretty impressed. She's looking good for a Jersey. Teat placement's not bad, nice big teats, and she's dripping milk already. So she. Cups are on. Hey, that's it, girl. Let it down. That's it, let it down. These 3 cows I did not lepto this morning, so Martha left me 3 shots. So I just gave it to them like that. Cows are all milked. Now I'm just going to shoot down to the calving mob of cows and just check that there's no calves there, or if there is, just have a look. They probably think they're going to get moved, but they need to get used to me coming over at this time. So I'm just checking that there's no calves. Can't see any from here anyway. Nothing obvious there, so I don't think anything's calved. That 22, she's definitely springing up. I think she's due on Thursday. So there's 2 more breaks in this paddock, which is quite steep, and then they're going to go to flat paddocks for calving, which makes it easier, and then I'd actually go and have a little walk around and have a look at them. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. There should be a few more calves by then.